In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do if you want to target your weak points in your physique so you can bring your physique to the next level. And make sure to stay for the very end because I did save the most important tip for last. Now for me personally, right now the body part I've been working to improve on is my arms. Before I started this journey, I had under 16-inch arms despite having a solid bench press, pull-ups, and chin-up strength. While my arms were stimulated, they were never really given that extra target, the extra oomph to grow to become these illegal weapons in the 50 states, which you can watch here. So what did I do? What did I change to target these muscles and change my weak points in my physique? Now, I'm not there yet. My goal is 17 inches, but I am a lot closer. The first step was I started to hit that body part first in my workout. I know this is counter to what you hear, but with your weak point, you want to hit it first. I started my workout with either biceps or triceps, except for Friday because deadlifting is also a priority. But every workout starts out with what weak point I want to target. Now, I'm not sure how you organize your workouts, but if you can't hit that body part first, at least bump it up in your workout order. Hitting that body part earlier in your workout because it won't be as tired from other lifts, and it might just give you that extra little volume you need to make it grow. It's honestly been pretty fun being an arm bro right now. I'm starting off every workout except for Friday with bicep curling or tricep extensions or some arm exercise. But you guys need to make sure if you do move up the exercise in the list, understand it might interfere with some of your other lifts if they aren't in the same order. If I'm hitting my triceps hard first in my workout because I want them to have priority, I might not be able to bench as much later in the workout because my triceps are already fatigued. So just keep this in mind when playing with your order, how the lifts might affect each other, especially if you keep track of all your workouts, which you should, as I explained in my Big Boy Basics video, which you can watch here. Secondly, hit the body part multiple times a week. I recommend 2 to 3. You know I'm a full body bro, but if you're doing like an upper lower or body part split, you probably want to hit that muscle more than once a week. It's going to grow a lot easier, especially if it's something like biceps, triceps, or lateral delts, or even your calves. Most of these tiny muscles can be hit often throughout the week, so hitting it once is not enough. Hitting it once directly with an isolation. They recover fairly quickly and can handle a lot of stress, so you want to make sure you're hitting them multiple times a week. Our ancestors would have been picking up heavy things, putting down heavy things off the ground multiple times a day, getting fatigued, and here we are thinking doing it once a week is enough. Now, I'm not saying demolish the muscle multiple times a week, but give it stimulation to grow multiple times a week will be highly beneficial. What body part are you trying to grow right now? Comment down below. With this extra stimulation, the next step is finding correct volume for you, which will be critical. My approach with my arms has been slow and steady. I originally started with 9 weekly sets for my biceps and 9 weekly sets for my triceps. Right now, I'm only on 12 weekly sets for triceps and 12 weekly sets for biceps, excluding my volume for my chest and back workouts throughout the week. And they're still growing, slowly, but they're still growing. Most are going to put you on like 20 weekly sets for biceps and then 20 weekly sets for triceps. But the real question is, why do you need all that if they might grow from 9 weekly sets like mine did? Now let's assume they don't grow from 9 weekly sets. What can you do? Slowly increase volume. Super simple. Add 1 or 2 sets, and even if you only add 1 set over the month, that's 10% more volume with 1 extra weekly set if you're at 9 sets. There's no need to jump to 20 sets right away unless you really enjoy training and you're really advanced. Most likely the body part that is lagging has not actually received as much love in the past, so you don't need to go all out trying to grow it. You might not have even given it 3 sets of isolation work per week, and then you're going to jump to 20 sets? Makes no sense. Start low, start with like 9 to 10 weekly sets and stick with it for a bit and see how you grow. You will know when you need more volume because hopefully you're taking progress pictures or measuring. While measuring is definitely the preferred method, not everything can be measured. Measuring your rear delts is going to be really difficult, right? But if you can measure, measure. Be consistent when you measure, how you measure on the bicep or tricep or whatever you're measuring, and do it without a pump and flexing if you want. You might be surprised how much size you can add in 1 month. You can't measure every week and expect to change, but once a month is probably a good route to go. And you can also take progress pictures as well if you can't measure or alongside your measurements. If there's no improvement in a month or 2, then bump up the volume 1 set. And then you might only need a little more stimulation to get growing. Maybe that 1 set is enough. If that doesn't work, the next month, bump up another set. Then if that doesn't work, bump up another set. And soon you'll find your volume where you're going to grow again. And you're going to keep going until you start growing. Soon enough, you'll find the volume that works for you and that will get you growing. If you guys start at 20 weekly sets and aren't growing, where do you go from there? I would highly, highly analyze your training if you're at 20 weekly sets and not growing, and see what you're doing wrong. I think 99% of people would grow from 20 weekly sets if they even need that much. Unfortunately, progress photos aren't as easy to track, but if you do choose this method, try to keep the same lighting in the same room with the same pose without a pump to have consistency and to have more knowledge if you're progressing or not. Now, in your program, to further target your weak points, make sure you have different variations in your program. While you don't need as many as I do, I'm doing a lot in my arm program. It's like a weekly rotation. It's been a lot of fun, but it's probably overdoing it. You will need some, though. Analyze the body part and see what positions you can train it in. Like for the tricep, for example, I wouldn't only train it in one position. You want to hit your tricep in different positions with your arms in front, another in a stretched overhead position. They also assist with some pushing, so maybe some close grip benching as well. That's 3 different positions, 3 different utilizations for the tricep that I'm hitting instead of only one movement. This will add to your variety of lifts and hopefully hit all areas of the muscle. Slowly progressive overload on these exercises as usual, and you are on your way. If you need help growing, make sure to go to atalafit.com. You can download the Big Boy Basics template. You can download my free PDF and also book a call with me. Now, are you ready for the secret final tip? If you've been on my channel, I bet you know what it is. Yes, you have to eat assuming you want to put on size and you're not overweight. You need to eat to put on muscle. Don't be like me in 2018, stuck at 150 and not even that muscular, and you stay like that for a year. If you want to grow, you need to eat. These calories have to come from somewhere. Don't gorge your food. Don't just shove empty calories in your face, but you just have to have some food, some fuel in your body so that body part can grow. If you guys are implementing all these tips and having consistent nutrition, consistent sleep, consistent stress management, and consistent training, you will grow with time. If you want to get massive arms as well, check out this video here where I show you how to do that. Peace.